In a walk cycle, the body changes its position from one place to the other. Rotation, however, remains almost the same. But in a turn cycle, or rather a full body turn, the body remains constant in its same position, but it changes the rotation on its axis. However, the principles of the walk cycle are equally implemented in case of the turn. Usually, a body takes 4 steps to complete a full turn. So, considering each step to be of 24 frames, the total duration of a full turn will be 96 frames, and for a half turn, it will be 48 frames. Welcome to TechMate guys, and in this chapter, we will be dealing with the full body turn. We will be using the package men. This is the first pose of the character. As we have calculated earlier, that approximately it would take 48 frames for the character to turn to 180 degrees. The character will turn 180 degrees. Similarly, since it's turning from this way, these will also make a 180 degree rotation on the similar way. We will be adjusting the feet according to the pelvis position of the character. This hand will be also turning this way, and this hand will be also turning this way. So this is plus 180. Now let's adjust the hands. Pole vectors. So this character is turning. On the next level of refinement, we would go to 24, that is the half of 48, and we will just try to adjust the body pose in a decent manner. The character is making a total 180 degree rotation without any crashing of any body parts. The character is turning 90 degree, and from 90 degree it is turning 180 degree. So this is the half turn. Half of 24 will come to frame number 12, and half of this is 36. So when the character is taking a rotation from his left, so it's quite natural that his left feet will be the first thing to go up and plant on the ground. So when this feet will be rotating, definitely we will note that this feet has to be properly planted and static on the ground. From 1 to 12, this feet will be planted to the ground, and then this feet will be making a move, and we will be copying this 24 to over here. And then this leg will move, and then again this leg will be static till 36, and then this feet will move. So this is how it is going to be. This feet is traveling from 1 to 12, needs to go up and then come down. And let's give it a value here. So now the feet is getting up and coming down. Now from 12 to 24, we'll come to 20 here, and again key the entire body. And then here, this feet when it is going up, also will make it 2.5. Again from 24 to 36, approximately in 32 will key the entire body. This is the feet, okay? So in 32 we'll take this leg up. Again from 36 to 48, I think it will be 44. Come here. Which feet is going down here? This is the one. So we'll come to 44 and we will give a translation value of 0.5. One more step. We have progressed, and this looks more believable compared to the earlier one. Now let's come to the front of the walk cycle. When one leg is going up, body will shift to the on the other leg. That's point number 1. Point number 2 is it rotates a little bit, rotation Z, and the body goes up a little bit, and the body tilts here. And now to counterbalance the tilting of the pelvis, the spine 1 and spine 2 tilts on the other side and tries to maintain the balance. Then again, when this one is going up, this feet is going up, what is the value of this translation here? Minus 0.16. Minus 0.16. For all these translation up, we can give it to 16. The same value, because no matter whether the body is going left or right, or the left leg is going up or the right leg is going up, the pelvis each time will be going up. So here, as we have done, it came down. Here, we have adjusted the pelvis translation of y-axis. Now come to z-axis, rotation z, counterbalance with the spine 1 and spine 2. Again come here in 32. This pelvis is going up, so counterbalance this thing, rotate this one, counterbalance with the spine 1 and spine 2. The last one, that is the 44. So we have already adjusted the translation y. Now translation x. Rotation is there. Counter rotation with the spine 1 and the spine 2. The feet is coming up and going down, and this weight is translating. So this is the basic which you have to do while you are rotating any character. Whether it's a realistic, semi-realistic or cartoony, let's go for the next level of refinement. And while the foot is going up, the heel is the first thing to leave the ground and the first thing to settle on the ground. We do not take our feet like this flat and keep it flat. For the first 2 frames, we'll just keep it on hold, and then we will take up the heel. And the value will keep it to -15, just for everybody of us here to understand. So first the heel goes up, and then it comes and then settles. The heel will be first placing on the ground, and then the proper feet will be planting. We will create a key in frame number 11, take it up a little bit, but then settling the feet in one single frame might be a jerk. So we'll shift it to frame number 13. So you see, similarly, this foot also, when we are moving, first we will make a heel up, and then it comes and then it settles down. Naturally, we'll go to frame number 23, copy the same key, rotate up the feet a little bit, and then shift the keys. So it takes 2 more frames to settle down. That's quite an obvious thing. Again, when this feet on the air, it's totally perfectly flat, which is quite not natural. So we'll just rotate down a little bit and just a little. So you see, first the heel goes up, and then it comes and then it settles down. The same funda we will be repeating for all the turns. Similarly, 2 frames, heel going up first. Here, we rotate down the feet, and then 36 key will copy in 35 and keep 2 frames of hold. Similar here, 2 frames of hold, a value in the rotation of the heel, tilt down a little bit to touch the ground. And now, since we need to accommodate some more frames, I'll add 1 more frame to the duration. So in 49, he'll be settling, but in 47, it'll be a little bit like this. However, there are some penetrations happening. So let's adjust the penetrations in a very quick way. We'll go to the graph editor and we will adjust things from there. Again, it is getting penetrated, so this is how it is going. Now, there's one thing which happens at the end of any walk or something like that. It is called the settle or leg shuffle. A leg shuffle is something where after the entire walk, you just try to sort of settle down so that you are in a comfortable pose. The right leg is the last thing to move. So even after we move the right leg, the left leg will be needing a minor settling. Take some 5-6 frames from here, adjust this one, and see this is how it is settling. So of course, while the body is getting settled, we are not supposed to slide it like that. But anyway, we'll just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames, right? So I suppose 7 frames is too much. We'll keep it to 5 frames. In 3 frames, it would go up when it is going up and settling. So in 51, little bit of body will go up, little, some very minor changes in the hand. And this is how we will be settling the body. for the next level of refinement, when the body will be turning, the head is the first thing to lead the action. So if I know that I'll be turning on that side, I won't keep the head like this, but I will be definitely turning my head prior. Let's delete here, and then all the major keys, my head will be leading the action towards the way in which I'm supposed to move. And also, just make the pole vector a little bit like this way so that it makes us feel that the knee on the next pose will be going this direction. Delete this key. So what happens when this feet goes up and the leg is totally static, that is the right leg, at least it would have some movement in terms of the knee. That would make things more organic. Suppose, for example, in this one, when the feet is totally moving, these two things are 100% static. So rather what we can do is, we can just come over this place, and in the meantime where the things are moving, it can have a little bit of movement. Okay. And let's not keep it static. So you see, every time we see that there's some movement in this part of the body. So that's quite organic. So here also you see that this is totally static. What do you do? Just rotate it a little bit. And this is how we will be doing it. 2-3 places we can see that there are still some jerks, so those can be taken care of. As you go up, things keep on adding up and your animation gets much more refined. So now it's all on the fine-tuning. The more you refine, the more things becomes better. So that's all for today from TechMech. See you some other time with some more interesting chapters. So for the time being, it's goodbye from TechMech.